Hello again from Temple Emanu. This week's Torah portion is Tisa. We actually read this Torah portion, or part of this Torah portion, a couple of weeks ago on Shabbat Shekalim. It gets read now, this week, as part of our regular cycle of Torah readings. It's read before Passover and Shabbat Shekalim because this week's Torah portion is critical to understanding how we maintain ourselves as a Jewish people. It starts out, Ki Tisa et Rosh Bnei Yisrael, when you lift up the heads of the people of Israel, Lefikudehem, to count them. Now, in this case, lifting up the head means a poll. Poll really is an old word for your head. Think about a poll tax, or we go to the polls, we count people. And this talks about lifting up the heads of each Israelite as you count them, as you see how many families there are in the household of Israel. Notice we start out the idea that we don't subjugate people to the poll, we don't push them down in order to count them, we lift them up, we lift their heads up in order to count them. And then it says, Natnu ish kofer nafsho, every person shall give a kofer for himself. As it turns out, it's not for himself, but it's really the head of each household giving it for his entire household. But the word kofer, same root as Yom Kippur, means attachment. It doesn't mean really atonement, except atonement is at-one-ment, but it means to attach to the people. And every family within the household of Israel was expected to contribute machatzit hashekel, a partial or a half shekel, in order to register themselves as part of the people of Israel. Everybody had to give the same amount, rich or poor. There were other opportunities for the rich to give more, and plenty of opportunities for the poor to be excused from other taxes and other fees to the community. But this basic amount, this half shekel, a minimal amount of currency or material goods in the biblical period, is what was needed to attach yourself to the community. And this way the community was counted. This is how Moses knew how many people he had available for the army, and this is the basis on organizing the people of Israel. It's a challenge for us. It's a challenge for those who are involved in institutional Jewish life as to how do we attract and attach people and engage people in the community while lifting them up, lifting their heads up and making them feel better at the same time. But it's also a challenge for the Jewish people in the diaspora and in America in particular, who need to take a step forward, perhaps take a step out of their normal day or their normal week to do something to attach themselves to the people of Israel. For our ancestors in the shtetl, it was very easy. The discriminatory and racist societies of Eastern Europe didn't let us out, didn't let us become one of them. But here in America, in modernity, when we are welcomed into the society in general, the question is, what do we do to step up and lift our heads up and be counted as part of the Jewish people? Not just with a minimal contribution, but to vote with our feet as well, and to actively participate in the life of the Jewish people. This is the challenge of Ki Tisa. How does the community lift up its members, and how do the members lift up the community as well? It works both ways. It's a challenge for all, something we need to think about as we read Parshat Ki Tisa, as we lift up each other's heads into holiness as we approach this next Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.